Okay, let's get started. Hey horror freaks, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda. If this is the first time here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you can get notification every single time that I post a video, and I post every single week. As you can see from the title, today's video is going to be my full review with spoilers of Dashcam. This is a found footage horror film that just came out last week. I got the chance to watch it this week. It's available on demand in case that you haven't watched it already. As always, all my reviews are with spoilers if you don't want them, just to see if this was worth it or not. On the description box down below, you're going to find my spoiler-free review because I'll give you guys the two options. So giving that little talk and disclaimer, let's get into the video. Now, if you're new here on my channel, something that I have said a few times before, I am not the biggest fan of found footage horror. Still, I give the chance to found footage horror films since I do have some of them that I do like. So of course, this one I will give it the chance. Now, this one is 1 hour and 22 minutes long and is directed by Rob Savage, who is also the director of Host. That is a 2020 horror film that is also found footage that was completely filmed on Zoom. Basically, this film, it's on my list of the high-rated horror films that I don't like. It's just not my thing. I tried to like this film, to understand why the hell had such a high rating, but it's just not my thing. But of course, I'm going to give it once again the chance to the man watching Dashcam. And the experience was completely different, I have to say. I'm going to be telling first the things that I like it and then the things that I dislike it, of course, with some spoilers. Now, the things that I like it was the fact that it was short. Sometimes I feel like this type of films, they don't need to be that long. If not, you can get bored. So I really like it that. Also, for being a found footage film, it definitely felt like one. That's something that I do like. I dislike live films. For example, I did a review of Paranormal Activity Next of Kin, and in that film, it's supposed to be found footage, but there are parts where you see the switch from the character's point of view of the camera and when there's actual crew filming that film. In this case, it's all the time the main character, she's live streaming everything, and you can really see and feel that you're actually watching a live stream. We have that weird angle sometimes, like for example, at some point she's opening a door and she's like holding, like, you know, when you have your phone and like, you know, you can do two things at a time in case you have a tripod and that type of stuff. And also like the way that it glitches a little bit, and also having the comments, since she's doing the live stream, having the comments of everyone, I think that really gets you into it. The same at VHS 94 that has the glitches and really makes you think that it's a film that was found footage. So points for that. Also, the horror elements, I think that they work it pretty well. Has, of course, some jump scares. The plot is pretty basic. I haven't said the plot. Basically, the plot follows that at the start of the pandemic, an indulgent and self-deluded live streaming improv musician abandons LA for London, stealing her ex-bandmate's car, and makes the fateful decision to give a ride to an elderly woman who is not what she seems. So basically, it's a really simple plot. The trailer probably gives away a little bit too much of the film, so if you watch the trailer, you're going to be able to catch the scenes and probably you're going to know what is going to happen. But if not, you're going to get by surprise of what is going to happen. Actually, it's a really simple plot, but well played. The reality is well played. Like I said, the horror elements, they work pretty well, so I think that it's of course a good thing. Now, on the bad side of the film, and I think that it's what everyone can agree on, it's the main character. This is what ruined the whole experience for me. Now, this woman called Annie Hardy, portrayed by Annie Hardy, basically she's portraying herself since she's also an American musician. It's basically an anti-vaxxer, anti-mask, that side of person on the US, and she also kind of aligns on the real life with some of the views that the main character is going to portray, but less extreme. Now, the main reason why many people hate this character, and I include myself, is because of how annoying it is, specifically on that side. Like, we're in the middle of the pandemic, the film it's on the middle of the pandemic, and since she's so bored and she's basically done with having to be in quarantine on her house, she decides to go to London. And because she has this discussion with her ex-bandmate and the girlfriend, she steals the car of them and she decides to go just live streaming what she's doing. And it's a really annoying person, someone that I really wanted to punch. And it's the type of character that I wanted to die. Like, I wanted her dead. Seriously, I would have enjoyed very much to see her die. But that doesn't precisely happen. Now, here it's the thing. I get why they're making the character this way, but I think that it was way over the top. I haven't seen one person saying that they didn't find her annoying because, like I said, I have seen this type of portrayed of person in films before. We have seen them many times. And there's nothing wrong with showing people with different point of views. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But what really bothers me, it's how to the extreme it gets. Like, if I see someone in real life just like this, I'm gonna get annoyed. I don't like to get into confrontations with people and even more with strangers. But definitely if I hear someone being this way in front of me, I'm gonna get annoyed really quickly. So for me, this one, it's the biggest downside of the film. And I think that is probably the only one, but it's so big since it's the main character. Because if it would be a side character, it's like, okay, it's just on the side, not the center, but it's the center of the film. And that's what really make it so annoying and kind of hard to watch, at least for me. So it's what ruined the experience. But if that detail will be taken aside, the film is actually pretty good. Something impressive for me to say, having the fact that I didn't like this man's previous film, that it's kind of similar. And also, I am not the biggest fans of found footage, but of course I can do admit when I like it a film. So of course this was the case. I do recommend it. I think that you should watch it, but just be warned, this is a hell of annoying character, way over the top, and I think that was unnecessary. Like, you can portray this type of persons without having to be so annoying. Like, it doesn't really have a real purpose on the story, like just being annoying. But well, that's the thing with the film. So of course we have the woman that she gets on the car. Of course she has some type of supernatural thing going on to take this woman to an unknown location. She eventually gets there, like by accident. She sees a cult and the woman, supernatural stuff, and of course the ex-bandmate eventually finds her because of the live stream, and he kind of gets involved too. And but like I said, besides that, the only bad thing about this film is the main character, but takes away a lot of the film. But given that, I will give this film a 3 out of 5 and a 6 out of 10. Like, it's not excellent. I would have given it a high rating if not by the main character. This film, I think that has like 40 something on Rotten Tomatoes. I think it's 49 if I am not mistaken. So it's the average critics, like it's not bad, but it's not the greatest either. But the main thing here is how annoying the main character is. But well, I think that's all, and it was pretty quick. The reality, I didn't want to get way into many details since I don't want to ruin the whole experience for you already. Like, I am already telling you, probably is going to be ruined by the main characters, so I don't want to give you every single detail of the film. Only that she doesn't die. And she even breaks the fourth wall at the end, so it was kind of weird. But besides that, I wouldn't rewatch it. Definitely just for the main character. Like, hella annoying. Definitely hella annoying. No purpose on the plot. But well, I think that this is all now. Now I have this shirt, and in just, I don't know, I want to talk about it. I came from the movie theater from watching Jurassic World Dominion. Oh boy. Whatever you have read in social media about how bad it is, most likely is true. I wasn't having high expectations of the film already, but after reading the critics, I was like, oh well, still I'm giving it the chance. It didn't pass the test. I was expecting a lot more of this film. I'm kind of disappointed. I still prefer the first Jurassic World, although my favorite on the whole franchise is, of course, Jurassic Park original for obvious reasons. But I can still watch Jurassic World, nothing wrong with that. And the second one, I didn't like it that much, and this one's even worse. Of course, I didn't do a review of that since that is not horror, but just in case that you're interested in watching Jurassic World, now you know, just friendly neighbor advice. If you want to watch it, go and watch it. Nothing wrong with it, but just lower your expectations just a little bit. Just a bit. Maybe if you want to bring your kids, they can enjoy it a little bit more. They're just dinosaurs. They don't have sense of judgment. They're going to be fine. But you, maybe so much, or maybe you will enjoy it more than me. Who knows? Let me know. Did you actually enjoy Jurassic World Dominion if you watched it? But well, I think that this is all. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to be see you guys on my next video. Bye.